Hello, welcome back to another vlog. It is Monday morning and it is the end of a training block, which means that it's a lighter week for me running volume wise. So tomorrow I have a 2 kilometre max rep and then on Thursday I'll do a 600 max rep, and then on Saturday just have some continuous running down at Anzac Park, so a bit of hill work and just long running. Gym and whatnot stays the same, it's just the volume of running that goes down, just to give my body a little bit of a break to start afresh the following week. Work-wise, I don't know what it's going to be as a work-wise week. It's still 4 days for me, Monday to Thursday. We're getting ready for end of month stuff, but on top of that, it's also the end of the financial year. So there's a little bit of different stuff we need to do for that. The overall main company is also being audited, and I believe the auditors have started requesting papers. So there'll probably be a few requests on me for some of the projects I manage, just asking why certain things happened and why those decisions were made, just sort of sending through the paperwork so that, for instance, if we spend more on something than was budgeted for, the auditors want to know why, because if there's a shortfall, like we go into debt, we need to have a valid reason why. Other than that, I don't think there's anything too much on this week, but we'll just see how the week pans out. So I will see you this afternoon for some hurdle drills and some stride throughs.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Welcome to Thursday. It's a pretty chilly day, but I do think it might warm up. It is a bit windy, which is annoying. I do have my 600 time trial later on this afternoon. I'll be going down to University of Queensland, UQ, which is the track I train at. We won't be running on the track. We'll be running at this sort of path alongside it that runs for like miles and miles, but it's nice and flat and even, and so that's why we're going to use it for the time trial. I'm excited to sort of find out where I'm at. But I just wanted to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about what I actually do for a living. I work for a national sporting organisation. I won't say which one, just because I feel like in the course of these videos, you know, we'll discuss issues that come up at work and experiences that I have through work. And it's hard to have a really frank and honest explanation if you actually know where I work. I don't work in anything relating specifically to the sport. So I'm not in an area like development or running events and programs or even marketing or like commercial sponsorship. The team that I sit in is called Corporate Services, and I sit in Corporate Services. There's a number of sub-teams. So like you've got your HR, you're like your receptionist, but I sit in the finance team. And what I do within the finance team is I manage a bunch of projects. So corporate services is basically the running of the business, and within the finance thing, we're paying bills and getting the money in and managing it. So the projects I manage are both state-based and nationwide. So nationwide, I look after things like the company mobile phones, the cars that we have all over the country, printers. What else do I do? You know, just think anything that every team would need, but is not uniquely specific to them. Will look after it, or there's a chance I look after it in some way. For my state-specific based activities, we have membership dues that are due in from every state, and I manage it in Queensland. The reason why there is a person assigned to it in Queensland rather than a group effort or having someone who does all the membership fees, because there is another woman in the team who does the membership fees across a few states, is because in Queensland we have quite a complex system. Final big component of my job is the national company has a national board, and then it has all these little state-based boards, and I do a lot to manage the board. Manage is maybe not the best word, but it's what I do. So that's what I do. Basically, I'm a project manager for a national sporting body. Hello, happy Friday. Sorry, just saw that car driving behind me. Was convinced it was going to hit my car. So my time trial yesterday went very well. I ran a PB, although having said that, I was always going to run a PB because I had never raced a 600 time trial before. I've done them in training, but never like one flat out. So it was good. My coach seemed happy. It was very different. I ran it as if I was, oh, look how friendly car's back. I ran it as if I was running a 400. So the last 200 was just absolute agony. But we survived, went home, did some recovery and slept very well. So I actually overslept a bit this morning and almost missed my appointment at the physio. So I've had physio, Mitch, my physio's had a look at like all my injury spots, and he strapped my foot because tomorrow I'm going to go do lots of hills at Anzac Park. Right now I'm going to head off to the gym, and then I'm going to run some errands, and then I have the rest of the day off. Yeah, it's good. I didn't get to vlog much yesterday, sorry. It was a really busy day at work, so like Thursdays are my Friday, so I need to do all the end of week stuff. And then so because we're all on limited hours, pretty much staff can work whatever hours suits them, and we were waiting for a report from the database lady, and she didn't send it through, so I had to try and do all my reporting without it. So I have to make observations every week, not just the numbers, so I could do that. On top of that, my manager has 2 weeks off starting today, so we're just sort of trying to manage everything that he might look after by himself, which is fine. It's no big deal. Like he's great. If something happens and we haven't accounted for it, I can give him a call, but I really try hard not to. I know when I'm on leave, I don't like want to be contacted. So yep, I'm off to the gym. Hello again. Welcome to Saturday morning. I am just heading off down to Anzac Park to do my hill session. Yeah, I've got a cold sore. That's what this thing is in the corner. I let myself get a little bit run down this week, and I've had a whole bunch of pimples, and yeah, now I have a cold sore. So note to self, actually get into bed on time and sleep. Don't just muck around. But I had a good night. But on that topic, I had a really good night's sleep last night, so I feel really good this morning. I'm running a little bit late, like not super late, like I'm not going to miss my session or anything like that. Just I usually like a buffer, and a bit of a buffer, so that if anything happens, I've got time. But I'm not going to have that time this morning. But I don't think there should be any traffic, but I guess you never know. I think one of the local bridges is closed too. Yeah, I don't need fuel and that. Hopefully my Apple Watch survives the session. I'm not confident it will, because it's about 30 minutes of continuous running, and those people are having a ginormous garage there. Says so on the sign. So I don't know, we'll see. I may call into Apple on the way home and get a new Apple Watch, or I'll get a Vodafone and see if I can just get one added to my plan. I don't know, I haven't decided. I'm really hoping it survives, because I know that when the new iPhones come out this year, they'll probably do it on an Apple Watch, and I'd rather buy a watch then. But anyway, this will be an interesting session. It's like basically 30 minutes of running, and during it there's like sets of like 1 minute on, 1 minute off, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 15 on, 15 off. Yeah, so I've never done anything like that before, so I don't really know what to expect. But yeah, I'm just gonna drive down now, and I will see you on the other side.